What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Builder Things adventure. Today we're going to be tearing off the old step deck that was on the house when we bought it and building a big one for the new hot tub. Yeah, it's finally hot here in Minnesota. We've been waiting, most of the fucking summer. So this summer we're going to be doing new windows on the house. Some of them were already updated, but a lot of them aren't. So when we do the new windows, we're going to repaint the house a different color as well to get rid of this nasty blue color. Now that we're done renovating the inside, then I like to do the outside. So we're going to be doing a different color because I have T111 siding. It's actually in really good shape around the house, so I don't have to do any new siding over this. I'm just going to keep this existing stuff just like it is and paint it a different color with some new white trim. And when you flip houses, if it's good, leave it, use it, and just paint it a different color. Saves you a ton of money.
Making bubbles.
Making bubbles.
What is that?
So the deck that I designed is a 16 by 22 deck, and then the hot tub will be off on a 45 on one of the corners. So it'll come straight off here. Once I get past the well, it'll jet out at a 45. The hot tub will sit here, and then it'll come back to the regular square deck. So 22 by 16, so it'll overhang off the house a little bit and you can see the road. And then that staircase that's on right there, I'm just going to turn that straight 90 so I can, so you can walk out the door and just step right down to get to the spigot. I wanted to bring the deck over this way more, but after just sitting down and drawing it up, I like the idea better of just having it go that way. And then the most of the deck will be used for space, and then the hot tub, like I said, is off on its own little platform. So the only structural thing that I really have to beef up is under the hot tub on its own platform, and the rest of the deck will just be a normal setup. So this should be a fun adventure. We're going to start first by tearing out these blocks. So I'm going to crack these up and use those to weigh down the plastic, and then the wood should be delivered and we will get rolling. Thank you, Duke. Can you get off of the stove? Fuck. Whatever good screws I can take out of this, saving them here, one, so they're not in the yard, and two, so I can reuse them, since this isn't a very old deck. When things are good, use them. Saves you money. You got baby koala, baby Noah on the back, sucking on the backpack thing, and recruited the wife to help. Coming out to help, Waver? So we got all of the railings off. Changed outfits because
it was hot.
He was a little hot. Gonna leave the steps on for now so that way Duke can go up and down and we can go up and down, because the lumber is not going to be delivered until tomorrow for the deck. But this smaller structure right here that's already screwed to the house is solid, so I don't want to fuck with it. I'm just gonna leave this, but we're gonna pull all the planks off. And then just add to this, and that way I can just put full planks across so it all matches and looks the same. Now we got to move all these flowers, and as you can see, I took real good care of them. Oh, whoops. Oh man, all those flowers. The next step is to get all these blocks out of here all the way down the house, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these for the footings on the posts. So save me some more money right there. Lumber is here. I had to go and clear some tree branches this morning and I still don't think I got them high enough, so I think we're just gonna come in through here and then dump it on this side. You're good. this guy. He knows what the hell he's doing. Backed that bitch all the way in here, dumped it, and then wiggled right in between these trees. There goes Matt jumping back in the truck with Merickel Lumber. Once again, guys, if you're in the area, Merickel Lumber out of Wadena, Minnesota, they hook you up. None of the bands broke even. It all dropped nice. I also didn't realize that when you order big jobs like this, they give you all the screws and stuff included with the price. Super cool. Now I don't have to go to Menards. So, like, I have all my leg screws here, some smaller leg screws, some torque screws, some more torque screws to put the planks down, the braces for the joists. Everything's all there. Super excited, guys. So for this project, I'm actually going to recruit my dad and my grandpa, the two other master craftsmen in my life that have taught me everything I know, so we can bust this deck out in a day or two. And I'm kind of new to the whole structural beef up thing for the hot tub, and I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. So they're going to be here to kind of walk me through it and make sure that it's strong enough to hold the hot tub, the water, and then 5 to 7 people sitting in it. So this is going to be a fun project. Grandpa,
here we are.
Dad.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh honey, though our friendship ceases from now on.
So, being that I have a 16 feet by 22 foot deck, we had to have a cross beam in the middle, because that way you can run your 12-foot joists and then another 12-foot joist, overlap them over this beam, and then you can sandwich them together in the middle and then just toenail them into the beam here. And then in between those two posts there's going to be a 6-foot wide staircase. This is 6 feet here. That way, if the hot tub ever has to be removed or replaced, or maybe if the future buyers of this house don't want it, they can easily get it off onto a trailer and then drive away between those trees. So I'm thinking about the future people. Come on, what other flipper does that? They just get shit done to get it done and then they leave. And then there'll be another post here. Since you have your railing coming, you have to have something to screw the railing to, so there'll be another post here, and then the same railing will go that way to another corner post, corner post, corner post, probably another beam across the middle off of this, and then probably a couple more posts just for weight, because I want to make sure that it's like as beefed up as it can be. That way it'll never have problems, it's never gonna sag, it's gonna hold the weight no problem. Because I mean, you say a 4-man hot tub, but you really know that 6 or 7 people are gonna squeeze in there. It's just the way it works, guys.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh honey, though our friendship ceases from now on.
Okay, so the stairs that were right there, turned, put them here just like I wanted to do. We got the hot tub platform built. I have a bunch of these posts left over, the 4x4s, so I'm going to cut 2 of them and then put 2 more blocks in the center, one on this beam, one on that beam, right in the middle, so that'll hold the majority of the weight of the hot tub. Even though these are 2x10s and it could structurally hold it easily just like this, I'd rather be safer than sorry, so we're gonna be safe than sorry and put the posts in there. Brother-in-law Brian came back once again. Just a pro tip too, for some people who don't know this little trick. When you put the leg screws in here on the corner, yes, all of the weight is on the screw. So if you take a 2x4 and you just cut it, like this is a 4x4, but you take a 2x4, this for example, and shove it in there all the way to here so it fills this gap, then all the weight is on that 2x4 and the screw, and it won't be able to drop. Because, I mean, these things can sag over time.
This cut is fresh.
Little bro came back to help. You want to explain what you're doing there, Dad?
No.
No? Okay, I will.
Okay.
So when we do the bottom railing, and they're spindles. They're called spindles. I finally figured out the word. I don't know why I couldn't think about it earlier. I kept saying guards because I couldn't fucking remember.
Baby guards.
Baby guards. So put the block under here. This is the one I was talking about last night, that the bottom of the spindle gets screwed to, top of the spindle here, and then the 2x6 on top for the actual railing.
Probably record our little cutie.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all.
Well, history is being made forever because he has all three of his grandpas right here in one spot. Building the deck. Grandpa, grandpa, and great grandpa.
Stink.
Grandma saved the day with some alcohol.
My advice.
A fixed picnic table off here, 6 feet, so that way it's out of the way of the whole deck. And there is the finished product of the fixed picnic table. Usually when we build decks, at least every cabin that we've ever renovated or done as a family, we've always had these fixed picnic tables, so they're always, you know, in one place. Just for some seating that you can build, and then later on we'll get a little table and chair set, and then my grill is going to go right there. The only thing that I have left to do is get some more 2x6 for the top of this for that span, and then the one over here. We were one board short because we had to use it to kind of frame in the last step down there in order to make the steps that I had right there work right here. We had to make one more step, so that's where that 2x6 went. So I have to pick up one more board to finish the railing there and the railing here. While we're testing out the grill, got some steaks on. Dookie's out here, me and the boy, and then wifey is over here drilling off the rest of the planks. So they're all screwed down. Hell yeah. There. Take out both corners of the 45 so you don't smoke a hip on it. And it just gives it a nice decorative look. Right, done. And done. This is a completed deck. I am so fucking pumped. I'm thinking probably in that corner, maybe like a bench here and a bench there with a corner table and like 2 chairs or something like that. But I had to leave enough room for Bree to do her workouts out here because she likes doing yoga and beach body workouts, stuff like that. So that way she has a space outside to do her workouts too. Okay, so now we're to the electrical part of the hot tub, and I don't like messing with anything over 110, like moving outlets and switches around in the house. That's just fine. I've done that a lot. I've been shocked by 110, so I know what it feels like, but I would not want to get shocked by twice the power. So being that this is a 220 circuit, it needs to be done by my certified licensed electrician. So I had him come out, tell me everything that I had to get, and then I went ahead and just got it all ready for him. So basically all he has to do is hook it up to my breaker box, hook up the emergency shutoff. So basically I got an underground rated 8.3 UF cable that's got the black, the white, the red, and the ground for the hot tub. And then out of the breaker box we come into an LB, which is just a PVC junction box with a little cover on it that brings it out of the house, and then a 90-degree straight down into my Schedule 80 conduit. And then that'll go 2 feet down into my 2-foot trench here, which I already have the wire laying in. And then that comes up into my other Schedule 80 conduit, up into the junction box, which has just the regular breaker switch like the one in your house does, but it's out here. That comes down to the hot tub wire, which goes under the deck over to here. Same cables for the hot tub, your red, white, and black, and the ground. And this is a steel conduit as well. This is an exterior rated conduit for the hot tub, so that way it's fine to sit underneath the deck. And I'm going to loop it around my braces so it's tight and out of the way, and then up into the hot tub. And then I ran all the wires into here, but I just left them all disconnected. That way he can open this up, connect all of them, and we're good to go. But this is what that looks like. It's basically just an emergency shut off. That way you can cut the power to the hot tub if anything ever goes wrong. And it has to be within 5 to 10 feet. So no more than 10, no less than 5. So when the hot tub's in here, it's the perfect distance. Okay, so I recruited my gym bro, John.
Howdy.
My power lifter friend.
Pretty sure you missed the whole shot there, but
Did I? No, I got you in there.
okay.
So we're gonna try to manhandle this hot tub up here with just us.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard.
I think we can do it. We can both deadlift over 500 pounds, so we'll see how it goes.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on.
Got it. Piece of cake.
Yeah.
Helps to have buff friends.
Oh.
But that is it for this video, guys, because everything's where it needs to be. It's all done. Couldn't be any happier. So thank you for watching. Also, a huge shout out to the family members of mine that came out to help me create this vision that I've been dreaming about since I bought this house. I give you all 100% credit, because there's no way I could have done it without you. I love you guys. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe if you want to watch more cool shit being built like this. Get a few tips and tricks along the way. And just come on more adventures with me. It's going to be a fun channel. I'm going to go enjoy that hot tub right there. So you guys have a good ass night. Peace out.